It's such a long time. I still remember that day so vividly. I had given a party one autumn evening. Occasion I don't recall. But there were many clever men there, and there had been many interesting conversations. Among other things, we had talked of capital punishment. Majority of the guests, among whom were many journalists and intellectual men, disapproved of the death penalty. In the opinion of them, this form of punishment is out of date, immoral, and unsuitable for religious states. Some of them thought it should be replaced by lifelong imprisonment everywhere. No. I don't agree with you. Although, of course, I have not tried either of them. But if I have to judge arbitrarily, I must say, death penalty is much more moral than lifelong imprisonment. Capital punishment kills a man at once. Lifelong imprisonment, it drags the life out of him in the course of many, many years.
Both are equally immoral, because both of them have same object, to take away life. The state is not God. It has the right to take away what it can't restore when it wants to.
Young man, what do you think of this?
I think that both death penalty and imprisonment for life are equally immoral. But yeah, if I were to choose between the two, I would certainly choose imprisonment for life. To live anyhow is better than not to at all.
It is easy to choose in a warm conversation near the fireplace. But in real life, I assure you, you will not hold the same opinion.
There is no way I can prove that.
I suppose
We can always find a way of proving what we are really sure of.
Do not doubt my opinion on this. It is firm, proof, or no proof.
so. You would like to believe?
So I know. If I were bent upon convincing my viewpoint to you, then I would do so by living in complete solitude for years. And that would prove I can live anyhow.
This can't be true. I bet 2 million that he can't stay in solitary confinement for 5 years.
If you mean that in earnest, sir, then I'll take the bet. But I'll stay not 5, but 15 years.
15? Gentlemen, I stake 2 million.
You stake your millions, and I'll stake my freedom.
Think better of it, young man. Well, there is still time. 2 million is nothing to me. It's a trifle. But you are losing 3 or 4 of the best years of your life. I say 3 or 4 because you won't stay any longer. Remember, young man, voluntary confinement is much more harder than compulsory. The very thought that you can escape the moment you want will poison your whole existence in prison.
Shall we just talk about how it's to be done?
Fine. If you insist, I think you will spend the years of your captivity under the strictest supervision in one of the lodges of his garden.
And for 15 years, you shall not be free to cross the threshold of a lodge, to see human beings, to hear human voice, to read newspapers, or receive letters. he should be allowed to have a musical instrument of his choice, to read books, to write letters, and to have wine and tobacco.
Agreed. The only relations he can have with the outer world will be through a little window. I will make purposefully for this. Exactly 15 years, starting from 12 o'clock 18 September 1995 and up to 12 o'clock 18 September 2010. The slightest attempt on your part to break the rules, if only 2 minutes before the end, will relieve me from the obligation of paying 2 million.
Agreed.
What was the object of that bet? What is the meaning of a young man's wasting 15 years and my throwing away 2 million? Can it prove death penalty is better than imprisonment? No, no. It was all nonsensical and meaningless. On my part, it was the caprice of a pampered man on his simple greed for money.
Can I have some books by Jeffrey Archer, Robert Whitlam, Terry Pratchett, Douglas Adams, and some books by Somerset Maugham? Why not? Why not ask for some wine and tobacco while I can have it? No, no, I must resist this temptation. There is nothing worse than drinking good wine and having no one else to see. Tobacco will spoil the air of this room. There, yes.